Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 1631st edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar. Good evening, traders, but I should say good day because it's actually early in the day. It's about 12:30 in the afternoon on Wednesday, and it is Fed Day. So this is day 2 of the 2-day Fed meeting, where the Fed will come out with their decision. And the chart, looking at this chart, tells me to tell you that they are raising rates when they come out with their announcement this afternoon. Futures trading is extremely risky, causes substantial financial loss, is certainly not suitable for all traders. You must have risk capital to lose if you are going to consider playing this game like we did earlier today in our silver trade. Got our heads handed to us for trading silver. We should have known better. Great OMNI signal, great setup. Still, the market went the wrong way and stopped us out in silver. My bad on that, kids. Of course, I didn't know it was going to happen. Had I knew it was going to happen, we would have called the trade backwards and all made money. So, my bad there, but you know how this works. We have been on a killer winning streak lately. Bravo to OMNI. It has just been killing these markets. We're not going to win on every trade, kids. So what? The stop got hit. Let's just take the next trade as it comes out, and we'll see where we go. So, of course, as we know, futures trading is risky, and stops do not always work. But in my, 36 years now, and in the last 12 years placing stops electronically, I have never seen any of my clients get tagged by a stop that didn't work. So put your stops in and put them in first. Let's get moving. Traders, look at this chart. Wonderful channel. What you'll note is that bouncing off the bottom of the channel is what this market does best. Bounces off the bottom of this channel, gets close and bounces, gets close and bounces, and even left a nice gap, runs to the top of the channel, works well in the middle of the channel. So it's a great channel. The market seems to hug it well. So there's a characteristic here. Market has a really big down day, turns around and takes off. Just about hits the bottom line, but doesn't. Turns around, and look what happens after that, new highs. Well, here we are. 2 days before a Fed meeting, the market drops, crack, almost touches, gets a little closer than this one did, turns around and starts heading back up. The Fed is about to, most likely, is about to raise rates based on this chart. So if they are going to raise rates, that should be bullish for the market. Looks to me like the fix is in, and this market goes right back up towards the upper channel. That's your NASDAQ. That's what we're expecting this afternoon into tomorrow. Of course, we do not have a position on at the moment, so it doesn't really matter what it does. We will pick up on it this afternoon or tonight. OMNI did recognize a level in the S&P. If you were looking at S&P September, there is a level that we've been all watching today, and it is 24.33. And OMNI basically said that we would hold here and rally. Now, so far it has held in the emini S&P. This has been the level it's held. It's gotten a little lower or right into that area and rallied up. Again, we have no trade on. Just keep this level in mind and watch today's action. And then we'll pick up on it today, later today or tonight, after the smoke clears when the Fed meeting is over. So just letting you know, this channel tells me to tell you they will be raising rates. We should move higher. Now, can this be a bear flag? Absolutely, right? This thing right here. Let's draw it up. This could absolutely be a bear flag, so you never know if we get our heads handed to us. That's why we're not doing anything. But this could be something making its way into a flag right here. You can draw it a few different ways. We could take just these 2 bars, let's say, and make it this little flag, right? Or you can incorporate the red bar and figure that maybe it's making some weird flag. I don't know, but that could be a bear flag. So let's see. It didn't turn out to be one here. It didn't turn out to be a bear flag here. It didn't turn out to be a bear flag here. It's probably not going to be one here. So let's see. We'll take it one day at a time. Tonight we'll jump in and do whatever it is the OMNI asks of us, and we will move forward. So that's your NASDAQ and E-mini S&P for trading on Wednesday when the Fed, or after the Fed makes its announcement. Again, don't take on any positions. Just watch. This is the area for you to watch in the E-mini S&P. Do nothing. We'll get together after the close and figure this out. Then you've got this. Look at this insane market. And now the march has begun. So you know I've been on this hunt on crude oil for weeks and weeks now. Since we made the high run up here of about 52 or near 52, basically we started to call the top would be in. We started looking at top here. Everybody in the OMNI who knows me in my room would know this. But here I started officially calling something amiss. And before we ever get to the price of 57, from here, we would get to the price of 37 down here. That has been the OMNI call for a few weeks now. And look at what the market has done. I mean, wow, it is on its way. Now, 37 is your target. Look at what we just fell out of. I mean, this is as clear as day. You can see this for yourself, but I'll make it for you if you don't. That, my friends, is a bear flag clearly defined. A bear flag forms right here. And let's make that black so we can all see it. A bear flag forms right here. Very interesting if you ask me. And then the market starts to tumble towards our 37 projection. And it just started tumbling again today. Look, out of the bear flag and down it starts to go. Isn't that very interesting how this works? So now that it's on the run, the hunt remains on. We will continue going after short trades in the crude. And once again, you've got crude heading towards an OMNI target, very handsome OMNI target. We have been known for calling very, very large projections in crude oil and getting them correct in the past. So here's another one that is working out. Remember, once again, the OMNI call was bold. We stated once we were here. Sorry about that. It's just acting really weird at the moment. You know what? Why don't we leave that alone? We stated once we were here that it started to look like it was getting top heavy. And then once we got here, we absolutely agreed that it was starting to get top heavy. And now you can see what's going on. So traders, that's what I wanted to show you. Keep an eye on the crude. You are a seller of rallies there, and likely you are buying the dips in NASDAQ and S&P. Remember, come on down to livewithoscar.com. Come hang out with me in my free live trading room. And most of all, keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things, in my opinion, you can do to help keep those emotions at bay is say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening. And you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Rock and roll. Live with Oscar.com. I will see you in the live trading room.